Christmas is not going to look the same this year. I am not traveling for my own big city Christmas like I always do. And I'm grieving the loss of that fun and friends and shopping and magic. And I know that many of you are in the same boat. You're not going to be able to travel this Christmas and do that big family gathering. And Christmas Day is starting to look pretty quiet and small. Now, this has been a really lonely year for so many of us. So many relationships have ended, and there hasn't been any new social opportunities to take their place. So you might be sitting here right now, feeling a little lonely, feeling a little sad, wondering how you're going to make it through. Well, I have some tips for you. I want to challenge you to explore your pleasure this Christmas. Being on your own gives you this incredible opportunity to explore what makes you feel rested, rejuvenated, and loved. Now that you can't do the same thing that you do every year, what will you do with that freedom? Now that nobody expects you for Christmas, what will you do for yourself? You can make up a completely new way to celebrate, and I'm going to help you do it. Hi, I'm Amy Waterman, a dating and relationship expert with yourbrilliance.com. And in this video, I'm going to share with you some tips on how to celebrate Christmas on your own. We have this idea that we should spend Christmas with the people we love. And if you can do that, great. But what if you can't? Well, if you can't, then you spend Christmas with the one person you love more than anyone else in the world, and that's yourself. Christmas is a time for love, and it's a time to slow down, to celebrate those simple pleasures, and ground yourself in what really matters. And that's what you're going to be doing this Christmas. Enjoy the quiet. Put up a Christmas tree if you want. Decorate just for yourself if it makes you happy. Buy all those yummy treats and see it as an opportunity to be really good to yourself. You've pushed yourself so hard this year, and we all have. It's been so rough. And that's why you need to give to yourself this Christmas. Thank yourself for all of the sacrifices you've made and all of the tough times you've endured and everything you've managed to accomplish despite all that hardship. Treat yourself as the honored guest this Christmas. Bring out the expensive wine glasses and dishes, put on your favorite music, and spend the day feeling gratitude for getting to spend this life being exactly who you are. Christmas doesn't often get to be like that. The holidays are so often filled with pressure and stress and expectations. Whose house are you going to go to for Christmas? Are you going to be judged if you don't get the right present? Are you going to end up in the same old family fights? Spending Christmas with family does not always make you feel rested, rejuvenated, and loved. And so it's nice to know that you've got options. One of the great things about being on your own at Christmas is that you can choose activities that make you feel really good. It's a great time to volunteer. It's a great time to get together with other single people. I remember spending my very first Christmas on my own way back in my early 20s when my family was traveling for Christmas, and I just did not have the energy to sit in the car for that long. And I remember being alone in the house on Christmas Day, feeling incredibly naughty. It's like I had the entire day to myself and I could do anything I wanted. And I ended up spending a lot of the day wandering around outside because it was fascinating to me how quiet the neighborhood was with so little traffic and so few people around. And there was a magic to that day that was different to anything else I'd ever experienced before. And it was really good that I did it, because for many years after that, I was on my own at Christmas. I was traveling in places where I didn't know anyone. And sometimes I would end up being the third wheel at someone else's Christmas party. And I had to get used to not getting any presents pretty quickly. But I think one of the most important lessons that I learned from that time is that it's up to me to give myself what I want for the holidays. We have this idea that there's something really sad about buying yourself a Christmas present. But why? Why is a present that someone else gives you, something that you may not have even wanted in the first place, better than a lovingly chosen gift that you buy for yourself to celebrate yourself after a long year? Now, it's wonderful to open a present from someone who loves you, but you are someone who loves you. You are the only one who's going to be there for yourself for the rest of your life. People come and go, but your love for yourself is the constant. So, in many ways, then, what you give yourself this holiday season is the most important gift of all. So, this Christmas, if you're on your own and you don't know what to do, ask yourself what would make you feel really, really good. What is your favorite thing in the world to do? What would you like more than anything? And then give it to yourself. So, what will you be doing this Christmas? Share it with us in the comments and celebrate the beauty that is you this holiday season. Happy holidays from all of us here at Your Brilliance.